Marine Cult was giving him just a little bit more, but Team Secret too strong, too good, too furious.
We spoke about how NewBee gonna fuck this match because late game they can't compete with the tiny and Morphing at all because essentially they're both very hard carries backed up by an Abaddon.
Man, that course is run out.
Yep, and it's over.
Yeah, Team Secret, they're basically firing their whole, they smack on the clock.
Tiebreaker secured, you get another win. Then for sure.
Maybe tiebreaker is secured if we can get a 1-1.
Yeah, I mean tiebreaker secured at least for Secret. So they won't just fall flat on their faces.
Yeah, yeah. And it was a lot better approach by the looks of it.
As I mentioned, they have one stun from a Sand King, that's pretty much it.
She's about to get into that 800 mana talent as well. She's just so hard to deal with. Thelio, realizing that the wolf is on him, is going to back out now to the ward. It's going to take it down as well. And Posa is dead again, I think. They're going to hit him to keep reapplying the Scotty, but the crush is there. The epicenter comes in. It's not doing nearly enough damage, and Vega Squadron just shrug it off. Slayer's taking a lot of damage, but is going to be able to walk away. And Costa, oh god, look at the damage that this Medusa is dealing. They really don't have an answer at all. The follow-up crush, Slayer away on low HP. Afterlife Vega streak, and they go for the Thunder play, but is it really going to matter? He steals Thunder, and as you said, throws it back at his ally to make sure that it's not going to be living. As Vega Squadron storming the high ground, SG, no more answers, no more buybacks. They are going to lose game number 1.
Music was ready for that. Even had a flask ready in inventory. Just,
you knew it was coming, man.
Well, you need to be low HP for that. Right. I mean, if you want to use it offensively on a Barrel Blade back. Right. So yeah, DP ulti is ready, no meta, but they need to go right now. All in, try to make something happen. Nothing's gonna happen.
No, Ice Blast, they're trying. Vega Squadron lose one, but it isn't going to be any more than that. There's going to be the real ulti. Costabile again could turn. No Sunder for 25. He just ends up going down. The Burrow Strike too late. Terrorblade buys back. Is there an opportunity here? Laposa just gets punched in the face by G. Now he turns forward for Vardinho. He's instead going to try and take down Costabile. Burrow Strike. The stun to turn it though, and G eats him up. Big Bad Wolf is very mad over here to the side as 40R going to get eaten the hell up as well. Siphon on to absolutely everybody, but at the end of the day, the damage is going to be there. The real, is he going to end up dropping? They end up losing the Medusa? Okay, 900 gold? Oh, Atos not quite on the mark though, as Vega Squadron maybe going to lose him. Oh, just off the mark. Can't catch Slayer.
What do we have? 2 racks, 2 range racks. Unhealable damage.
Okay, and this is bad. That ain't good.
Well, yeah, the next push, what does he have on like? Is that nullifier? Right. Yep.
Yep. That's a pretty cool Lycan item.
Yeah,
Take the Yules down. Does that work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty nifty.
Well, you can take the Yules down, or you can just use it on him and before the Yule, so he can't use it.
Yeah, either one. Roche also is back up again, but SG, again, they only need to win one game of this best of 2. Vega Squadron have to win both. And it's going to come down to, if the trend continues the way it's looking like it is in this game, to a best of 1 to decide who moves on to the Perfect World Masters. Let's get much more hype than that. Medusa, Maelstrom? Are they going to go in and take Roche themselves? I don't know if SG can really afford to try and sneak it. It might be too scary. I mean, Death Prophet did hit level 18, so she has Exorcism back up in 15 seconds. Going to try and push out this creep wave first.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Bottom lane Afterlife. Just going to come in, punch it a couple times, run away, and yeah, it's just about done. Unhailable damage, as you said. Throw strike. A lot of damage on Afterlife. BKB popped, and he runs away again.
Just playing time, so they know they're not at the Roche pit. Since Aegis for Medusa, G is for Lycan. It's time to end this game.
SG, one last hurrah. Once more unto the breach. Zayak gonna be caught. Drops down low. Medusa here, they're trying to turn onto her, but the big stun, my god, Slayer hit it on the 4, and the real you gonna start to deal the damage. Is it gonna be enough? The Stone Gaze comes out. Is he gonna be able to live? No, he's gonna drop. So they do lose the Medusa. It's just the Aegis. He will have Stone Gaze when he's back up, and another great crush. The Sunder is there, but is it going to be enough damage? It looks like the answer is no. They're all stunned. They're all stoned. They're all dying, and it's going to be Costabile, the last one to fall. GG is called.
Well, meanwhile, that was a fight without a Lycan. He actually went to their base and just finished those 2 range racks that were left.
Yeah, that's the game, man. Vega Squadron, take it. And we come down to this, a best of 1 in Group A to decide who's going to move on, SG or Vega. What do you think, man?
Judging how Vega
NewBee's turn to pick.
Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Omni Knight.
A very short-lived competitive career.
Radiant
We
team
ran
ban.
a Beastmaster Pudge Chen lineup. If you get that concept, what it is that the Chen will send back the Pudge. He has boots of travel.
Dire
He will
team
TP
ban.
onto the Beastmaster Hawk wherever it goes, and then he just hooks. And so it's this global gank machine. It was incredible.
It did look pretty crazy. But it was also well executed when it was done. But then you giggling like a school child.
Oh yeah, it's very tough to actually do.
Yeah.
10 seconds
Yeah, and they were in
remaining.
a pretty desperate position
They
at
were,
that
yeah.
point.
Backs against the
Tough
wall.
where they pretty
5
much had to
seconds
have it.
remaining.
So.
It's the do or die move. Been a few of those in different games over the. They're not all met with acceptance. Anyway.
How
back
is
to this
that
one.
fair?
Yeah. Rubik Omni. We've mentioned this before, Jack.
Yeah.
Why do we pick Rubik alongside Omni? Because it means the other team can't have that better Omni.
Yeah, you don't want the other team to have a better Omni Knight, as Blitz was saying. Nothing super out of the ordinary for these first two picks. You see the Razor again as well, like picked early on, like seen as a pretty good choice against Omni Knight. For the most part, if you manage to keep him in that lane, it becomes very difficult. But
Radiant team
also, just
ban.
in general, again, like this, those heroes clearing weaknesses, he didn't farm very well before. You kind of had to. He had to dominate his lane. You had to be able to win off of that. But now it feels like with the new passive, he farms a little bit better. He's a bit harder to kite. Just good general buffs with the hero that make him like a more generally acceptable
10
player.
seconds remaining.
The Razor is a good answer, Omni.
5
I think
seconds
he
remaining.
like as whenever. Drafting starts becoming a lot more. I don't know if binary is the word because it's not exactly 1-2, but you do get to see like if this hero's picked up, we're gonna go for this because we figured out after games after games after games that this is probably the best counter to the hero, and I do feel like
Dire
Razor
team ban.
is con the
Yeah, it just becomes a little bit more rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
Rather than rock paper scissors, glass, rocks, water,
dynamite.
dynamite. Yep. Which is what I would do if someone didn't know that. And they were like, wow, that's quite complex.
10 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
I mean, just so you know, beef beats all of those things they're talking about.
5
I
seconds
was wondering when the
remaining.
beef was going to get in there.
Where's the beef, Jack?
We saw the Tiny
Where's
last
the
game.
beef?
Tiny
I didn't
is-
realise we were still doing rock, paper, scissors, and beef.
Tiny is. I almost called him Taco. I'm not sure what. Tiny is the
beef
poster
Trump
child.
anyway.
Tiny is
The
what is
poster
beef
child
Trump
for
shake?
status resistance, and he is the flag bearer with
Yeah.
the status resistance.
Tiny's the beef shake with a side of beef with a beef cut.
Radiant
elaborate-
team
Obviously, like at that time, anti-mage was like the big fuss. Anti-mage, many of us seem to believe has kind of been nerfed into the ground a little bit. So, you know, one of the kind of deterrents against Medusa is looking less and less playable in that role. And obviously, yeah, the Medusa talent's being improved. I mean, seems
10
to
seconds
scale
remaining.
better, is tankier. Like, is a hero that is also you
5
get to hold
seconds
that tower.
remaining.
Whichever lane you put him in, like you don't have to protect her that much, and she's able to usually hold that tower and then suddenly chip away at yours. Farms very quickly, obviously benefits from lane creep gold as well, and just becomes such a monster later on.
You know who's another beefy hero
Radiant team
that we
pick.
had last game? Warclane. He's
Disruptor.
quite tanky. You know what he is, Jack?
He can actually-
he's the surf and turf.
He can be the beefiest of them all if he wants, depending on the situation.
I'm not on board with this born beef supremacy thing. It's just not working for me.
10
You're an
seconds
agility
remaining.
hero, aren't you,
Yeah.
Paul?
5 seconds remaining.
Wow. Shakiro. Wow. All right, so we're going to pick up a Disruptor. Nice controlling hero. If they can actually get the initiation in these team fights, they can potentially take Omni Knight's effect out of it, which is pretty important
Dire
because you just
team
pick the Razor, which is a team fighting hero, into the Omni Knight. While it may be a good counter, fundamentally you're asking to be able to take 5-on-5s a lot of the time with this kind of hero, and Omni Knight is very good at that. So you want to be able to make sure you have some good control. Team Secret need better initiation though. A Tusk is
10
just not a
seconds
good enough
remaining.
hero to be able to set up a Disruptor. So you're going to need an offlaner
5 seconds
that does
remaining.
that a little bit better for you.
Which one are you saying?
Which, especially since NewBee, they have like a blink hard stun. So that's pretty dangerous. I think like Puck is acceptable. Maybe it's
I could see them many different directions. I feel like they could go with the Centaur if they wanted. They go to be able to disengage from some of these fights. They go with an Underlord.
You could just Beastmaster again. Beastmaster.
The Death Prophet pick into Razor is also interesting because sometimes you see people think that Razor's like a fairly good counter to the Death Prophet.
Radiant
One of
team
the-
ban.
Death Prophet being one of the few range heroes that wants to be really up close.
Oh, they fourth pickups to SF.
Wow.
So I was going to say that they would pick up Sniper against the Death Prophet. I think basically whatever it was, it couldn't be Razor in
10
mid lane.
seconds remaining.
Razor obviously mostly going safe lane. They needed a
5
mid, one of those
seconds
mid
remaining.
carries that does a lot of physical damage and can threaten the Death Prophet in some way. It looks like they'll have to lead their off lane initiator for last.
Dire team ban.
Beastmaster is going to be the ban. Maybe it's tied, because then you've got a big AoE ability that's the Disruptor to be able to follow the static form. It also means that the single target folk, the Omni Knight, with his repel and heal,
10
is going to
seconds
be
remaining.
multi effective because he's either far enough back, he's
Dire
not there to
team
have
pick.
before he's on Ravage as well. It would lead you to be pretty cool dependent.
Hunter.
Radiant team pick.
But that's kind of okay.
Good set of time, of course, as well.
But what
What you said
happens?
was simple that
What happens if they get like, Gyro?
10 seconds
Or-
remaining.
Gyro would be more aggressive hero. Slark would be
5 seconds
maybe
remaining.
the slower hero. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about
Slark would be slower,
actually.
but the options for stopping Slark later on are more and more limited, it feels. They themselves played that earlier. The Slark was in the first series of the day.
Choose your hero.
Oh, they timbered him. Is Timbered that good here? You must think so. I mean, so most of the time when you see a Tidehunter, you just want to carry that matches up really well against him, and Timber does do that.
yeah.
They can go ahead and what Omni Knight is really good is because he's so potentially aggressive in his offlane situation. It's really good to roam into his lane. So you can actually see the way that they could set up the Rubik Sand King to roam into the Omni Knight's lane. You can have the Timber Saw against the Tidehunter. You're really happy with that matchup. He's a frontline hero, which is going to be able to help draw attention away from the Death Prophet.
10 seconds
I'm just
remaining.
not sure if it's really that, like, it's synergistic maybe with their own lineup and the laning phase will be fine for them, but I'm just not sure if it really deals with Razor and SF all that well.
Okay, very quickly from both of you, is this 2-0 to Secret, or are we going 1-1 for some tiebreakers?
I think we have some tiebreakers. A lot of front line here on the side of NewBee, and I'm gonna go with NewBee this game.
Is NewBee the team that had Death Prophet?
Yeah.
Jack?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I legitimately don't remember which team had which lineup.
This is like 20 seconds ago, Cam.
I wasn't looking at which team had it, I was just looking at the draft. Don't give me shit.
Alright, okay.
No, I won't go Secret.
Alright, okay. Alright, well, they've split themselves on the panel, even if they can't remember which hero. Just 30 seconds ago. It's one and black.
In Cage now, and we thought Red Eye was the oldest person on the panel. There's a lot of beef being thrown around the panel. Personally, I think I don't think Cap's gone full beef. He's got a little bit more lamb in this last little bit of point. So, what protein are you going with, Black?
And lamb. I'll do a mixture.
Are we having a shish kebab now? Are we? Like, what are we doing?
A shish kebab. No, but honestly, I think the Secret draft looks really promising. And I don't really understand the Timbersaw last pick, because it doesn't...
Yeah, we both sat there going, I wonder what this is. Like, can he do anything when he's not repelled?
I mean, the thing is, he deals with Tidehunter really well in the lane, but after the lane, against Disruptor, Razor, SF, Tusk, they have a lot of burst magic damage, which is what Timbersaw hates.
Yeah.
And the only real like objective hero they have is a DP. So as soon as the Exorcism is down, they're kind of like... Oh, it's a weird draft. But it can work out. It can work out.
Yeah, well, we said the same thing about Mineski running a one-position Omni Knight as well as a three-position Tusker in the same game. And that didn't end up going too well. But do note this time around for Team Secret that they are going to be putting Ace into the safe lane. So it's not actually going to be CTY Razor. They're not going to say, you know, just farm up until you have like Aghanim Scepter and like that extra buff up to your ultimate. Like, so don't worry about that. For now, focus on the SF, focus on doing the hero and the role that we want you to do. And hope the Team Secret can then communicate the way through the rest of it.
But then again, you also have to see SF is probably the most likely to be alone this game.
Yeah, you should say that when he's got both the support sitting behind him.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, you know, later in the game.
Yeah, later
like,
in the game.
Yeah, like 4 protect 1 kind of thing. If they choose to do that, then SF is the better hero for that.
Yeah.
Well played. Good night.
Well, Farda's going to have a fun time on this bottom lane. He's battling against Kaka and Mugi.
He's actually
the two of them together. And, well, he's got some Yabsaur in the neighborhood. Shard's actually blocking out Kaka. As Farda will be able to retreat back out to the lane. So, Yabsaur as well as Kaka can go head-to-head, while Timber, Mugi, as well as Farda get to also have the same level of battle.
Usually skilling the first spell on Timbersaw, level 1, is not what you want to do. You just want to get the armor level 1 and kind of just like sustain on the lane.
No whirling death if you want to have reactive.
Yeah, no whirling death, yep.
But you can also then see the mindset right of like NewBee, where they pick this hero. They want to just tell
not the biggest deal, but
it's the top lane. Like you got a 27-15. That's 15 denies to a Razor who's practically been sitting in the lane by himself.
Yeah, he would swarm on his lane all the time. The only thing supports will come for to the lane is falling at levels, if they ever want to do that.
Yep. I love how he's doing the pulls himself, dragging the Radiant creep wave over so we can farm up the neutral camps. This is wonderful for Base because hey, the dire creep wave's not going to do anything. Rolling bottom forward, Base wants to keep running out. There's one Carcass in the neighborhood, but then again, so is Puppy. They can keep that vision up. Carcass, Shards to block him in. Oh no! His forest break was far enough, which allows CTY to hit the Razor's head. Whoopsie daisy indeed. That was as almost awkward as the whoopsie daisy.
Actually a pretty big deal, because FSS got like all his souls back because of that. He only had 10 before, now he has 24.
And now they also did the deep ward, so the Observed Ward in mid lane is gone. It's not only easy money, but it's lack of high ground vision for the Death Prophet to make plays. And it's not like SCCC is walking around with the Storm of Spirit, you like jump up and give remnants and like all these cool things that can just create space. It's a death prophet. You play with the information you've got and walk out.
Poor SCC. I don't think he's a big fan of death prophet, but you know, you gotta go with what you get.
He's the one that drafted it, really. So. It does make for a little bit more of a passive mid lane, which for CTY and for Team Secret, it's definitely seems to be a lot more advantageous for them.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this top lane is still nothing. Like KP is a non-factor in this game at the moment. Ace is already at level 7, so they're level 4 KP. To reveal him in the trees. Ace wants to keep this group going. KP straight out. The TP's to the tier 2 tower. It's not too far away. That's $126 points of damage down bottom lane. They're diving in underneath the tier 1 and tier 2 tower. Kaka goes to the Burrow Strike. There's no talent around it. Picking up the keeping the sun over on far. The shards don't block in Moogie, but Moogie, 17 one-shot will give him his back again. They want to try and find him, and they pull him back in range of the tower. Reactive armor charges starting to build up for Moogie, but they're also disappearing quickly too. And there we go. There's the damage as well. Lost the shot from damage. Top lane, SCCC kills off Ace.
Yeah, but CTY warned him in chat that Death Prophet is missing.
Yeah, Death Prophet is missing.
I don't know.
Well played.
Should have listened to his warning, Ace. But actually, it's so hard to read chat while you're like, killing someone.
Yeah. He was in pretty deep though. Like he pushed past the tier 1, tier 2 tower, but now the top tower is still fallen. So you're in very deep. You're still claiming an objective. Yeah. You can still move around. So yes, SCCC has got a lot of money to his name. Probably got a lot of experience out of that as well. Hence he's down a level in front of the SF. But Ace is still a beast.
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't worth it because you also wasted the time of the DP. Forced the rotation for the tower. Gucci.
Hold the creep wave back.
Don't go up the hill.
On bottom, Ace again. Finding himself underneath towers.
They want to smoke up with the DP and get the bot tower with Exorcism. Or maybe not even smoke, just go straight.
Support can rotate. I don't think he has Rabbit Spell, but if he wants to pop it, more help is on the way. And here comes the shard front. Block him out. Oh, Fine Rash ends up just popping anyway. And Yamsor will follow him into the afterlife. Snowball only delays the inevitable. Unless, well, one charges, keep the distance from the exorcism, and charge. Oh, no! You can at least claim the bounty rune, but exorcism are able to catch him. Now they try to turn the damage in with SCCC, but it's going to last a little bit longer, but won't last long enough. The team has actually won last less time than that Battlefield. It's on cooldown. Moogie, the shard from Yamsor will find the kill. Ace gets brought down by the shard from the Moogie has a level 1 Timbertail, which will allow him to escape from both Farda as well as Yamsor.
I'm really surprised that Zeke just died like that, honestly. They just walked up the hill and right-clicked the Razor, Razor right-clicked him, and he just died. Curious. I actually thought Farda would pop the Ravage as soon as he popped the Exorcism, because when he pops the Exorcism here, there's no way he can pressure the bot tower, and they have the same cooldown. So basically it's like a Ravage to save 2 heroes, and wasted Exorcism on top of that. I thought he would have done it, but now they have the Ravage, they don't have Exorcism, so Ace big time to go.
Starting to feel like damage again from KP. He's going to TP back down towards the shrine.
His Omni is having a very rough game.
Yeah, it's not great for him. CS is not terrific. He's 0-1-1 as well, so the net worth wise, like he is not building up, but it's in fact his net worth is behind that of every other core on the map, but at least he's in front of the supports for now.
Barely.
This is Yapsor, man. he's gonna find money anywhere on this map he can get it.
Yep,
greedier than EGM.
He's actually going for Spirit Vessel first, which is very strong against DP. And as well as the Timber Saw, because it reduces the HP region or life lead they get by 70%, or rather spell life speed, I guess, from the Spirit Siphon.
They're coming for CTY. Wrap around the back, 3-man smoke from behind, and just Death Prophet from the front. And CTY, well, it looks like, okay, yeah, the box was perfectly drawn on where NewBee is. So Puppey will be the bait. If they want to go on him, he's very much bait because
Dire's
Sparta's in
middle
the
tower
neighborhood.
is
They
under
have
attack.
Ravage available. But because Poppy's not on the front lines, they can't just glimpse SCCC back underneath the tower when he was aggressive just then. And NewBee are giving it up.
Yeah, Exorcism is back
Dire's
online, so they might
bottom
want
tower is
to
under
try to commit it
attack.
for the tower. While Timbersaw's pretty much soaring the bot tower.
Yeah. Creeps skipping through that one. The die on the tower. It'll be achieved by CTY.
500 gold to the Shadow Blade.
Dire's bottom tower
I wonder whether
is
Tide's
under
going for the
attack.
Blink first this game, or
Radiant's
the
top tower
Pipe
is under attack.
to max. I would like to see Blink,
Radiant's
because they don't really have
courier
any
has
other
been
tempo hero.
killed.
Oh, Radiant Courier snipe.
Oh, he rolled.
Faith and KP, we're trying to find the other one. Here goes your static link, so the toss away is not going to work. Faith, oh, that damage is too much. You can glimpse back the corpse.
Yep, welcome back.
It's like, I thought my body was delivered back home to my parents. No.
No, you're...
We're keeping a souvenir. We're gonna mount your staff on my wall.
Very statistic.
Oh, Sparta wants to smoke, gang. So they are going to group up for this one. SF is on the way. Just shrining quickly before they do this.
Yeah. He's also got a Shadow Blade on the courier.
Oh, it's all 5 together? And they are... Okay, so it's 4 of them. They're again doing this whole thing where it's like, you know what, just... CTY, do your thing until you probably have Silver Edge. Then come and join the fight to break the Timber.
He might also go BKB after the Shadow Blade. We'll have to see whether he takes the aggressive or defensive approach.
Observer one, the range of it. It does seem moving for the moment, and here comes friends. He timber chains up right now. 2 seconds before he can do that again. They're on the position. Raise, storm, and that is going to be a kill. Going the way of Pumpkin of all people. But more importantly, it's the Timber Sword going down. Meanwhile, NewBee looking for their own rebuttal, which is going to be Tier 1 tower attack up on top. They're burning Exorcism to do this.
But you know, it's very tough if you have to burn Exorcism to get 1 tower, because after that, they can't team fight anymore.
Yep, and they can lose their mid-tier 1 tower for it in return.
That's quite exciting about this DP, right? Simply because everything is dependent on the DP. Power push will by dominance.
Taka spotted out, getting Gush and Anchor smashed.
Radiant
Down to 2
structures
of his
are
HP.
fortified.
Doesn't have epicenter, so you don't have that nice
Radiant's
ultimate on
bottom
top.
tower
It's
is under
a
attack.
3-2 from Canada. Going against the Ace. Fire strike forward. Space creating the shot, pushing Moogie back a little bit further. Sparta still has that Ravage available. Keep that in mind. As he gets picked up, that's a 4-man Ravage right there if he wants it. The Spirit Siphon, they're waiting it out as long as they can. Ace comes back into the engagement. By that fire strike from Taka. Sparta really, really low. Has to one-shot to stay alive. Disrupt the wall. Creates the space and Moogie can't chain up there. And in fact, Sparta is leaving. They don't want this fight. But maybe they'll be... Yep, so stunned up, they are away. Sparta gets back, and they will oblige.
It makes me think how comfortable Mugi is on the Timbersaw, because he missed like 3 of his grabs on the Tidehunter. He should have actually died there. The Chakras were on target. Rubik is going... He only Tranquil boost. Usually get mana boost on the hero.
Yeah. Maybe feeling the pressure with something a little bit earlier. How would you then build that? Do you think maybe like Soul Ring?
You need a Soul Ring. You need some kind of mana.
At least it could be more sustainable for him.
Yeah, for sure.
But heroes like Sanky, who also went to Tranquil Boots, KP, who went for Faith Boots, there's not a lot of mana regeneration in this lineup too.
But it's not. At least 1 mana.
Yeah, but they don't have it. Gets with KP, snowball forward, gets himself up, Absol. Oh, he misses a shot block, but Puppy can win that. KP's in a long time. Hold it inside to begin with. We'll let him just TP out and get back for it. So, Absol throws it in, and KP trying to give it what? What's that?
Yeah. Very long cooldown to expand there. Basically nothing.
Ah, with somebody here chasing him as well, like, that had to have been a misclick.
Well, at least it was base.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He finished the Yules, going for Venus. But still working on stone.
Nice deep level work from Decrypt, just behind the tower. And get the glimpse in. Almost pushing it up the back. Will hit the ground, rapid, connected to the back off, and they're trying to keep the case out this fight. They're getting more life. The shot again, pushing out. Two-way hand, TTY. And even if Gamble didn't, this all works out in the end.
But that's the big problem of wasting the MG8 at the GA on the bottom lane, when he's also getting caught by himself, because he could have put the DP right here and turned on the exorcism, but it wasn't available to him.
Dyer's middle tower
They just
is under
moved
attack.
cars like that, and
Radiant's
it didn't really
bottom tower
because
has
they were supposed to win the early game.
Dyer's
That's when it
structures are
completely shut
fortified.
down.
They're going to attack.
They're going to take high ground. Yeah.
They don't. This is not a legitimate attack in. In fact, you already see
Radiant's
keeping into
bottom
the
tower
lane.
is
There's two
under
tricks
attack.
to farmer and a tower tonight. Can't be able to make the
Dyer's
space
middle
for them to
tower
hack.
has
So,
been denied.
2 towers of Team Secret. Their tier 1 was being denied. Farmer, successful TP out.
They're all running bottom.
Yep. If they get out this one, so Yapsol, but the wall is created. There's a lot of holding hands here from Team Secret to ensure good out safely.
This work with Steve Yasha. He's not going for the BKB. What is Silver Edge?
Really? Against that lineup? I think it would be.
Silver Edge is quite... yeah. Yasha is also alright again.
You finish up the silver DS1 and you go.
That can work as well, yeah. BKB is also really important for him, so I'm not entirely sure which way he's gonna take.
Here comes down the mid.
Smoke.
And Bowman. He's dead.
They might want to go rush the exorcism now.
They might. Yeah. This is what said all that the silence will be there. You have to solve more. Yeah, the reason why you need that BKB. So there's no way to break through if the silence of the season.
I'm actually not too sure I like this. I don't know if I feel that careful. Right? Just ran out.
Does seem very odd. And it's all about making Roshan. No SF with no Ravage with no time.
Yeah, but again, this. DP ult to be pulled on again. The Timber speed actually. That's pretty big of some speed, so.
Yeah. You don't, then you're done for a while.
Yeah. I'm actually going back for it in the wild. Minute 18, still doesn't have it.
He's playing catch up though at the moment. 4 points, 6k in the net worth, the 5k of the SK.
He's gonna be not having a lot of impact for a while.
Well, Ace has finished up his SMY. The other SMY, I believe, is flying out. Actually, he's already on the SF, so they got double SMY on Team Secret's cause. And they need that opportunity. Ravage is back off cooldown. All ultra draft from Team Secret, and they know they can fight. Without the Exorcism, this is fight time. Father will probably be a critical target to look at him go forward. Boogie tipper chains over the top of CTY. Having that invis of his. Without the jump from Fana, like he's got mech, not blink dagger, it's difficult for Team Secret to get the initiation.
So he did go into the mech first. Yeah.
He did.
And then SF didn't have like max souls either, so it wouldn't have been a perfect fight, but as you said, there's no DP ult, and if there's a time to fight, then that's that.
Yeah.
40 seconds of cooldown.
Try and hold when the primary source of damage is going to be the Timber Sword moving.
Yeah.
And then you rely on Puppy to control him.
Well, now a lot of damage can also come from the Sanking because none of them have a BKB, and no Hood is available either. They might actually also try to burst down the DP because they got a Spirit Vessel now, so the Spirit Siphon won't really do much anymore.
It still seems really odd to not have that BKB against this lineup, but
yeah, he's building into it now on the SF, okay. But he still needs like another 2.5k gold.
That's a lot of. It's a lot of stats. It's also a lot of time without the Silver Edge.
Yeah.
Like you don't have the counter to the Timber Saw right now.
That is an interesting item build for sure. But CTY has a lot of those interesting items as well.
Are we going back to Mr. Moonshard now? Is that what we're talking about?
No, I don't want to call it bad. It's just like a different approach.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Moogie knows his approach.
Bloodstone up and running now. Since he gets it from the secret shop. End of Midas on the Omni Knight as well as 93 M talent, so that should help him catch up quite quickly. 1000 to the BKB on DP.
So So a lot of immunity to come, and it's going to be a big telling time for NewBee. Need some good fights to get the charges onto that Bloodstone.
Popped Exorcism again to get the top tower. And after that, they have to be afraid again for another 90 seconds.
Well, it's a book mid lane. They're going to initiate onto the Sand King. It's at least what Team Secret are attempting to do.
But that's what I mean. Don't play Blink on the height. They really don't have anyone that can like get to their faces at all.
That's what the panel was asking for. It's like, well, Team Secret still need initiation. Now you've got counter initiation, which comes from Blink. But you're sort of also going to counter that if KP's in the right position with the propel.
Yeah. And now the BKB as well on the DP. It's 500 gold to finish that one up. Also, it's looking to buy boots of travel, get some global presence.
More space and time being created. That advantage that Team Secret was able to build by just forcing down the lane, slowly whittling away.
Well, the two physical cards are very, very armed at least. And as we spoke about it before, the Razor kind of constantly guarding Angel. To some degree at least. Of course, it doesn't go through BKB, but they do it on the DP, for example.
I think it's smart time again. Blink Dagger reveal for the Tide Hunter. And Smokers on the Tusker. So they can go to this. Mookie to run himself outside the base. Observer Ward in the mid. Cancel. Mookie tries to go on here. Where's the plan? Nearby, you have Ace. Trying to deal the damage. The Shards are holding in position for absolutely no time whatsoever. The wall does all that.
They have to be careful on Secret that they don't hit like an anti-timing, because both BKBs are like 1,000 gold away, so they have to be really careful with that. But if you die just before you buy your BKBs, that can actually cost you the game.
So they just want to get that fight. Big Ravage with multiple heroes stuck up in the same area, so the Tucker can get the Storm Wall up, and Ace can then steal all the damage. But then you have that physical DPS, which isn't there from the SF currently.
The thing is also, once they have 2 BKBs, how does NewBee actually kill them? They need to kite out the BKB for sure. Yeah. Even if you pop Exorcism, you do not have the physical damage to kill those.
But you're still going to have so much sustain.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for them to fight after the BKBs.
Oh, there goes the Aegis Immortal, so another reason to see why Team Secret is probably not looking to fight.
Yeah.
It times out now.
SF 500 BKB.
Aggressive ward from Kaka. They want to be able to see closer towards the tower. And SCCC's got the choice, so now that there is no Aegis Immortal, Team Secret are grouped up around the mid. TTY is AWOL. He's just having a great old time in the bottom lane. TP just came off cooldown. And he's worried where they are. He goes all the way home even.
Yeah, buying his BKB now.
Yep.
So now they have 2 BKBs up, and Secret is definitely going to look to push right now.
NewBee looks like they want to oblige. Well, Boogie. Timber chains down. Back into the front lines. They push towards that tier 2 tower. And where is that jump in? Finds the opportunity. He's not visible where he is. And SCCC is in a pretty successful position. Wait for that BKB. Is coming out from Ace. And now SCC does the same kind of thing. Turns around to the Spirit side. The backline Puppy is playing around. They're going to bring him down, or will they? The Forest strike up. Comes a little bit too late. Spartan's grab comes in the perfect time. Gets in the face. Not allowing him to steal and return that. The Moogie is a real pain in the butt. He's going through 4 heroes, but he is all alone. Did so much damage, but no friends to hold his hand and follow up. And Team Secret get the fight they were searching for. But only they take out 3 heroes, they remove Bloodstone charges and lose nothing about it.
You spent BKB on the SF, and he goes on cooldown now as well.
This is tier 1, tier 2 in mid then, with no exorcism and those BKB still existing. Like,
they might even try to pressure high a little bit. Because they don't have DP ult.
That would be pretty ballsy.
It would be pretty ballsy, yeah.
But now they're bringing in the free phase. Okay, Mookie wants to go back in again. They're going to pick up on the disruptor. Remember, he's got glimpse, so you want to attack aggressively into this one. Puppy can pull you back in. Same thing with those aggressive TPs. You can send them back. KP blinking forward. They want to kill him off quickly, and they're able to do so. 54 seconds without KP. Mookie jumps in closer for the Razors. They're doing work all for the stack. 10% of room for Carver in the back line. At least he can bring down Ace. But it's up to CT blind with Pumpy glimpsing back in Karka to pick up the down from face. The damage it will finally be done to bring down Karka with Fate on the run. The physical DPS from this SF is huge, but it's the Absol of all sweaty-ass people that takes the triple kill out of this fight.
Always gets killed somehow. It makes you wonder.
Never change who you are.
Makes you wonder, does it last at them or is it just like by chance?
See, Gwen's like, I did 4.1k damage in this fight. Why? Why do I only get one of these kills? But let's watch it again anyway.
Right, so
heavy amounts of damage at the start from Mugi, but this move from KP.
Yeah, he blinked in and he basically just suicided. He blinked into 5 heroes and just got completely bursted down.
It's like he thought he could tank it originally and then maybe trigger Guardian Angel if everyone was close behind it. But yeah, it didn't happen.
It was very awkward how they fought because first of all the Omni blinked in alone and then after the Timber changed in alone and they both get picked off one by one. And then after the tanking goes in and kills the Razor at least, but then of course he's also alone, gets also picked off, and it was just like one by one by one by one.
That sounds like a lot of people forever alone.
Yeah, but now they respawn. They're all
is a great conductor.
Team Secret, for the advantage they were losing over the last 10 minutes, they're back to where they started at 6k.
Yeah.
A little bit further than 6k as well.
And it's only gonna get bigger, honestly. Like they can't fight these BKBs at all. They can't contest them.
Sometimes Silver Red pops the glimpse. He is with him at point-blank range. They really wanted that kill, and they got it. The Ravage controller Fate as well as SCCC. Ravage was stolen by Fate. They have to be careful about this and be very mindful. It had to have been called out. But where's the jump? Poppy, he'd love to have a grip of that Fate to keep him alive. And now the Ravage from Fate. They can activate the coming in from the S10. Some decent damage with the BKB from 8 as well as from CTY. For allowing them to survive. Poppy wasn't so lucky. Spirit Cypher making an escape. Very difficult to say the least.
But again,
they blinked in. SCC taking so much damage from 8. The AKB on the jump in. Now it's SN's turn, but SCC's already got the double kill thanks to that exorcism. They were battling against Kafka, who was keeping the rest of the Team Secret occupied. But Mugi TP's up towards the shrine. You can say goodbye to your little Tuskar. Rolling forward into Kafka. But the follow-up is there from Mugi. So Team Secret causing the issue and being punished.
I mean, it's alright still because, again, exorcism is spent and then where does the tower push come from?
That's true, but you did pump a lot of money and gold, money experience into SCCC. Like he practically got a solo kill right there on Ace.
I mean, the only way they really win this game is like complete late game where they can just like win these fights repeatedly with an Octarine core on DP, where it's like you cooldown on the ult like a minute.
It's just third Roshan, get refresh shot.
Yeah, you definitely need that, and they're actually going for. Now they can't go for Roche. They don't have exorcism.
Yeah, with that accident, it's still happening.
Yeah.
Maybe later.
Maybe later, yeah. Mugi's actually down to 5 Bloodstone charges.
Well, okay, that's not cool. Yeah, this is not fun. Split up and farm.
Get back, split up and farm.
Hey, they found a way to communicate, so that works.
Yeah, and they also had a translator in there, but the translator had to leave after the draft, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Okay.
I love how out of all the kills, Death Assist, like the highest killer on the board right now is in fact, yeah. 7, 4, 8. At least he's been heavily involved. Like there's who else holds that lead? Puppy's been involved in 13 of the kills. So same amount as the Absol.
Yeah. By the way, thing to note: the Ravage is still stolen off cooldown in 20 seconds. It's gonna last for like another minute.
Yeah, it's actually quite impressive. NewBee kept him alive.
Yeah, I mean, Secret was like so hard that they even dived to tier 3 tower to try and kill him.
Puppy wants to put a ward up on the hill. They see Kafka. They got double wards down. Quick sentry ward can actually keep warded in time. Nope, the glimpse. Repel. It stops the pullback. The sword with the fire is right is nice. Fana, how do I actually get his ulti off? But CTY got wrecked.
He just ran up the hill without any vision and he's wrecked.
Yeah. He thought the Observer was going to remain up. Maybe didn't realize the sentry was instantly planted down next to it. Obviously, we have that information. Yapso with a nice shot. Kaka and Fate going to claw away around it. But it just seems like Puppy, as well as Yapso, are on ground control. Just shard and wall, shard and wall, shard and wall. But Exorcism is burnt, and NewBee can't do Roshan again.
Everlasting problem. No Exorcism. What do you do?
Yeah.
Well, you get map control.
Oh, you're going mid. I think they're trying to chase. Okay, it's not going to happen.
They need to de-ward this ward right now because they know it's there. They need to de-ward it straight.
Yeah.
Please don't forget about it.
They have a new one though, so like even if this one gets de-warded, they still have another one, Team Secret, in the mid lane.
And they didn't use the Ravage.
You can see it.
Yeah.
He's giving it to KP.
They didn't use the Ravage either, but it's gonna run out anytime now. Yeah. DP, 500 health level.
Bottom lane's being pressured in while all this is going on. So, Fada getting more space.
Usually it's very, very difficult to win with these kind of lineups where you don't have any physical hitter at all, especially like late game, minute 40 plus. It's going to be so difficult for them to really contest the Dire side, but they're doing a really good job doing it right now, and I don't know, they will fall off at some point, surely.
I just love how I haven't had a Lotus Orb in this entire tournament in the games I've cast, and now there's 2 in this series. We get another one now from Moogie.
Lotus Orb. I mean, it's good against the Razor, and that's pretty much it. Actually, why Lotus Orb?
Yeah, does it break you free of stuns? Does it dispel Glimpse?
No, it does not.
Okay.
It doesn't break you free of stuns either. The only thing it's good at is like, you Lotus Orb the target, you think Razor's gonna static link, and then you static link each other, and Razor doesn't really get damage.
It doesn't really work, but like, then you can have ability to do it for you, do it at the perfect timing.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not sure why you get 2 Lotus Orb actually, because they don't have silences either. It's a bit awkward.
Well, Lotus Orb also can get 1. Here they come in. Exorcism is back up again.
Finally going to do Roshan with it.
Yeah.
And Secret doesn't want to fight with it.
They have Ravage up and running, but they're not in a good position for it. They don't hold vision security, and an AC just got completed over on the Shadow Fiend, so it may just be that high ground defense.
Well, now they have like another 100 seconds again to apply pressure because ODP ult.
All that armor.
A gift from the
You're getting a Sheep's Guard over on the Razor, you're getting an AC onto the SF.
Yeah, but that's the only damage they have, right?
It was actually the second Lotus Orb. You're right, like the other one was built on KP.
Yeah, they're building 2 Lotus Orbs against, like, you know.
Yeah, against what?
It's not really a Lotus game, in my opinion.
You sit in the back lines of the Ravage.
Or you like Lotus Orb someone and he like gushes himself and then can't blink and ravages the floor.
Again, like you're relying on mistakes to happen to make that Lotus Orb effective.
But then again, DOTA is a game of mistakes.
True.
Could happen. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying it might.
Dyer's top
Doesn't
tower
have
is
to
under
happen.
attack.
Radiant Scan's going to trigger positive, but with Yapso cleaning out the wave, they also know what's going on. There's the SK adding some nice split push pressure. So Team Secret, the free wave's going to split up in a second. They don't have to come back, but they're going to anyway.
Yeah. Like, if this game reaches real late game, the Timbersaw will be able to dish out a lot of damage because the DPs are gonna run down to like 5 seconds. I'm a bit scared though because both Timber and the Omni, they build like support items only. Like the Timber doesn't really go into damage. Usually if you want to go into damage, you go like Aghanims, you go Dagon, you go Octarine, you go these kind of items. But he's going to Lotus Orb and no idea what's going to go next. I really hope he's going into the Aghanim. Or at least some kind of damage. Yeah. They really need damage. That's all they're lacking right now.
Speaking of Aghanims, the other thing which can probably lock down the Timber in the late game is if Destructor can have more attacks in network and pick up his own Aghanim scepter.
Unlikely with Yapso on the team though.
Yeah, it really is.
Hey, Yapso can buy what? No.
Well, Yapso's building the pipes. I don't think you can really complain about Yapso. He's still a good team player with all the money he gets.
Oh yeah, of course. He's building all the good team items. Even the Spirit Vessel is so strong against both Timbersaw, Omniat, and even the DP as well. He's smoked up right now. Exorcism is off cooldown. But these kind of smokes are pretty obvious because you're not really pushing any lanes out.
And they're going to walk right into Secret, so Smoke will break Karka. Quick Sandstorm just wants to get up the hill to see Puppey in the neighborhood, and Team Secret really don't want this. Yapsol's already making the call. Get back.
Get back, get back.
Yeah. Exorcism is up. This is a dangerous fight for Team Secret to go into, especially when they don't see Fate. Actually, they have the Sentry Ward in the lane. The Mayor could have
Dyer's
to them.
middle tower is
What
under
is
attack.
for MKB? That's it. The only evasion they have is so much. I think there's a lot of better damage items.
Yeah, it does seem a little
tower is
odd.
under attack.
But at the same time, as far as like full damage dealing items on the SF, what would you really get instead? Like we talked about the scouting for stats, we've already got a lot of stats for the SMY, so it would be like Daedalus or MKB.
Daedalus, MKB, Butterfly's not bad against the DP.
Dire's
They just
middle
won't
tower
gank
is
around
under
the back.
attack.
They have Ravage available on
Dire
NewBee.
structures are
Careful.
They still have the high ground. They know where they're going to be, up on the west, but this initiation, it has to be perfect from Team Seeker, or else they're going to get the very heavily. Here comes the Ravage. BKB Professor, he was very quick to the SK. The leader from the face of the Boogie. He actually has a small bit of defense. They start noticing on the pin, but Ace starting to deal a heavy amount of damage. How much is it going to be? 280 points. How much is it going to be? The Ravage! Stolen from Fate! Hitting 3 heroes for Team Secret, and they're already on the run. The Requiem themselves makes it a little bit more difficult to pump the damage. They retreated back up towards the tribe, but Boogie spoiling the party. Somehow, only one hero from either side is dead, and Ace is just going straight to the bottom lane. He can push the wave out, force NewBee to come back if he wants to, and then TP out himself, and already NewBee are retreating.
Yeah, Razor got really lucky. He survived like 100 health, but the only reason why Secret won that fight, or like not really won, but started off the fight so well, is because Sankin was completely out of position. He was just like running around here in vision for some reason. I really don't know why, what he was doing here. But they're kind of running back and forth.
It's either bait. You kind of got a Timbersaw to be the bait.
Yeah, you definitely, because there was also the 2 cores were hitting the tower, and Sankin was running back and forth. There was like an easy 3-man Ravage for the Tidehunter.
Yeah.
Did they retrieve the gem because he had a gem on him?
Gem of True Sight is currently on Yapsor.
Yeah, so they stole the gem as well. Sankin dropped that one. Oh boy.
And you also notice good build coming in from Fada. They understand how important the Ravage is for a pressure orb. So they're going to have double the Ravage. Ace is going to have double the BKB. So not double the BKB, maybe pressure shot. He's going to have an Aghanim Scepter coming up as his next item.
Yeah. And so Mugi listened to us. He went for the Aghanim Scepter. A lot of damage on him. Yep.
Fantastic.
Ravage up on Rubik in 1 minute. Exorcism up in 40. So they're probably gonna try to look to initiate with the Ravage, like even solo kill someone like a Razor. Okay, honestly anyone, because it's gonna expire in 1 minute.
Yeah. Just pop a target, open up the field, and then look in towards the Roshan. Like, obviously he's still gonna take some time himself.
Yeah, Roshan is gonna reach 1 in 2 minutes.
They're still holding their cheese. I believe that was on SCCC.
Yes, it is still on SCCC.
Yeah.
He almost okay, he got 600 gold. That's gonna be a very big deal. Because then the downtime where they're really vulnerable is gonna be so much shorter.
You have SF with his completed up MKB.
Yeah.
So now hitting at roughly 260.
Well, it doesn't do damage anymore. Only attack speed.
Yeah.
I really hope it's gonna go like Daedalus.
Fire strike base. That's a bonus BKB. The glimpse gonna send Karka back. Just coming towards the air. Leaves Puppy. Well, the double shot is on top of him. Oh, poor Disruptor. The sacrificial mount.
You just got cut into pieces.
He did. You want some of that beef? Currently, Raptors on the menu.
Normal lamb.
Lamb works when you get like a sheep stick.
Yeah.
We don't have sheep sticks anymore. We got like frog sticks and pig sticks.
Yeah. I'm really surprised NewBee's doing so well. He played the game with their lineup. It's kind of awkward.
It is, but at the same time, like a lot of that power does seem to come back into NewBee now, and SCCC looks just unkillable. Yeah. Like they need the DP. They need the SF to do some work.
Yeah, but DP looks really crazy this tournament. It has been like picked almost every game now.
Been pretty high up there. Hitting the lane, looking for initiation, not gonna find it.
3 damage per soul on SF, so that's a damage increase of like 90-ish.
That's good for him. Plus 242 on the SF. 180 damage from Necromastery.
Yep.
This will allow him to actually do something in the fights.
And a lot of attack speed. The thing is, if someone gets stun on him, they don't have a save on Secret other than the... Oh, he actually bought a Blink Dagger now. Never mind. He will be able to save him. Pipe, Force, Spirit Vessel, and Pipe.
Yep. And now he's going to go for the snowball speed as well. No Walrus Punch. I wonder if he goes for the ice shot. Like, what do you go for the 25 on Tusker?
It's kind of like a meme, the walrus punch, because every time you auto attack someone, you can walrus punch him.
Okay.
It's like a 12% chance of you auto attacking a walrus punch.
Okay, but then you need to actually be sitting there attacking him.
Yeah, that's not what he wants to do.
He seems to be that.
He wants to save people. Yeah, he wants to save people. So he's probably going to go for ice shot because of support. But if you run him off lane, you build some attack speed items, it's pretty impactful later on. Like every 9 hits, then walrus punch him.
New items are up. Aghanim accepted for the Razor, Octarine for the Death Prophet. Obviously, with these items, going to be fantastic for the fight. And the next one should be around Roshan. What's our timer now for Roshan before he's going to spawn up? All the gold points, so 52 seconds before we have the big man up.
400 gold on Aghanim for the Omni Knight. Then it's going to be huge upgrade for them.
It's almost fine as the music. I know TP's important, but he's got his MKB in the backpack.
Yeah. It's more, like, I would put the Shadow Blade in there probably.
He's trying to use the Shadow Blade to scout and get initiation on, but yeah, so careful. Okay. Careful. Ravage double is now available, so refresh drop is there. Yapsov's kind of given a lot of pressure to that bottom lane. That's a lot of range creeps just pushing in the lane.
And NewBee need to wait a while for the Omni to get his Aghanim. He needs 200 gold for it. It's gonna make a very huge difference in these team fights.
Roshan only a couple of seconds away now.
They wait
still
for
hovering around the pit. Team Secret, they're all in position bar 1, and that is all Yappy.
23, Razor 24, 25 soon.
That's a nice rune for a Tide Hunter.
Yeah.
Just found himself an Imbiz rune.
When Razor reaches level 25, he hard counters Omni Knight so damn badly. -3 seconds cooldown on the passive.
Someone give that man a turn.
But every 2 seconds, he's gonna purge a Guardian Angel of someone.
Oh, Guardian Angel now is gonna buff up as well. Aghanim Scepter arrives for the Omni Knight.
Yeah. He's 25 on Razor. He has like 100 XP. He needs to farm 1 neutral camp.
Yapsov's calling for the go command.
Is he going for it? Yeah, nice. He's smart. He's smart.
So they smoke up on the Radiant side, well away from any kind of NewBee ward. Then Ace, Smoke will break, Mugi, as well as Ace see each other.
Mugi's scared.
So they're just going to move to Roshan themselves. The big man's alive, but it's a dangerous thing to do without better vision.
This one is important though, as a refresher shot. If DP gets this one, it's gonna be very hard for people to fight.
Yep. And if Razor gets this one, then it's fantastic for Secret to fight.
Yeah, or even Tide Hunter.
Oh,
he has his own refresher as well.
Yes.
3 Ravages.
I think by that point it's a little overkill. You want to bring in more damage.
Yeah, maybe.
Double Requiem.
It is a thing, but it's probably...
Doesn't sound simple. It's like double Eye of the Storm. I'm too classic for that kind of stuff. Like I love seeing like the double Eye of the Storms pushing down barracks like it used to.
Oh, he actually went Aghanims on Razor.
Yeah, he got the angle up.
That actually makes a lot of sense. He should actually get a refresher next anyways with this item build, instead of the drums.
Wait,
and then a triple Eye of the Storm.
Wait, no, well, technically, would you be able to do quad? Does refresh the refresher shot work on refresher all?
It does not.
Okay, then
that would be a bit OP.
Yeah, it would be massively OP, but it would be pretty sick.
It would be very fun. Walker and stuff.
Welcome to Turbo Mode. We're finding ways to end games without going for like 80 hours.
Actually, if you look at the gold advantage, it's only 1k. It's steadily been going into the favor of NewBee.
Well, it seems like Team Secret only get like a large portion of money when they're able to take a team fight. Yeah. And the rest of the time, it's NewBee playing a good global game. It's first before in the early game where it was more of a, NewBee's actually really good. Here comes Rabbit #1, and again the SK controlled up SEC at his BKB. So he is able to back up from this. The Lotus Lord protecting him for the moment, and now Guardian Angel being pushed down. Requiem of Soul Sparta into that second Rabbit. Rabbit stolen by Face. He can look to return it to the second Sparta. Can't hold this up. Wait, far enough for Face. Rabbit doesn't click anything. They're all too far out. The Ravages burn on both sides. And again, the wall was there. They're trying to keep the distance, but it won't be enough. Yes, one will fall. Gemma Crusade is down. Even before that fight began, the Radiant Courier was sniped, but the Gemma Crusade was lost.
I think the only thing NewBee needs to be more careful about is tanking. keep getting bursted every fight if it doesn't happen, because they don't really have much lockdown other than Sanking, and they need to make sure that they can actually stop them from running away, because DP is permanently hasted now with the level 25 talent. No, they can't, because DP doesn't hold again.
Because the creep wave on the bottom has like 7 range creeps pushing it in. If they let it go, the tower will be taking too much damage.
Wow, this is a long timber chain, man.
What the hell?
Out of the screen.
What the hell?
It's a level 25 talent. Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, so let's watch it again.
Look at the Sanking. He can't be in this position. It's very bad for him.
Especially when he misses the bar strike on Fada. Like when that dragon was dead, there was nothing he could do.
Yeah, he actually didn't miss it, I think. It's just the Kraken shell that
procs off?
Yeah. Okay. 400 damage, I think, right? No, 450. But yeah, he can't be in this position without a BKB at least. He needs the BKB, then it's completely fine when he does this, because he won't die. But he's like the pick-up potential they need with the DP ult. You see this? He just run away from the DP. Yeah. And like, that's the only way to kill people.
Team Secret have a couple of numbers nearby.
Yeah, this timber chain looks so fun. It's
Cheer up! I once caught a chain this big!
Alright, they got DP ult up again. They want to go for the road for sure. They want to get the refresher shard.
And Team Secret have to try and contest, but you don't have Ravage.
How long?
It's
40 seconds and then 80 seconds on refresher.
It'll be better now. He's got the 25% cooldown reduction, but he has to wait for both to come off cooldown for that to be effective.
Rubik's Ravage is up in 30 seconds as well.
And he's going to blink tag it this time. He only hit 4-star last time. Now it's blink and 4-star.
Now he can actually get properly into position. Because if the Ravage of Rubik actually hits 1 or 2 more people, where it didn't hit anyone, right?
Yeah.
If it hits 1 or 2 people, then it will be very
back up. And he also has to get off the lightning storm. So has been pulled back in again. The physical damage from freaking space. There's solo they're diving in deeper. Fada, pick him up, toss him around like a chopped up melon, but then again, the glimpse pulls them away once more. Unable to get the positioning, the shard locking in KP. There's a wraparound from the rear base. He'll pick up the second cruise side, but Ace is looking for the kill. He turns on the static link. He'll bring in the physical damage. KP will fall. Draw down and help KP1. They turn their attention towards Moogie. The round is in there from base. It hits hard, but he's already lost his Timberstorm. Now he'll lose his life as well. Movie with 4 in the grave. 3 without 5 back in SECC. He'll burn the BKB in order not to be dragged back in. But this is the big road shot that we're all looking for. It's the refresher shot. It is the multiple ultimate ability the Team Secret will now earn.
Yeah.
They'll have to reset this on. They can't push in straight away. Refresher shot does go on to... Okay, they give it to the Titan. Originally, Ace picks that up.
Yeah. I mean, you need to address the problem somehow. Every time DP pops ult, they're just running away. They need to make sure they can actually keep them in place, because as soon as the DP ult is over, they can't win these fights anymore. And that's what happens.
And Kargo, he knows he has to go back in for this stuff.
So they kill the Disruptor, but
that was a 5-man Ravage from Fada. Even if the damage doesn't get done, the space creation is unbelievably good.
Yeah, I felt like the Rubik should have Ravaged up there. He would have gotten 3 targets. It would have been a really, really good Ravage there.
It's like Fate's waiting for the perfect moment and not just like, let's just blow it, get 1 target. While Team Secret is very opposite.
Yeah, but the thing is, he Ravaged after the DP ult. So most of the damage range is gone. Like, he's going to Ravage very soon. And it's just because Moogie is in trouble.
Yeah. If Moogie could stay alive for like just 1 second longer, they would have gotten both those kills as well.
Yeah.
With a double chakram just whirling through them.
But there's Radiant is very ult dependent, so as soon as they blew their load, they can't really contest them anymore. Because as we said, they don't have any physical DPS other than the DP ult.
So they gave the Aegis Immortal to the SF.
DP got his record thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Buy it.
But it was sacrifice buyback.
He's waiting for the buyback.
Running. It's like how long, how many heroes have buyback when they go to these fights? NewBee again, a 5-man smoke up, so we have it on Omni9 as well as Dead Prophet. Everyone else is just a little bit short. Moogie by 400.
Triple Ravage, by the way.
How long to refresh this up?
10 seconds.
10 seconds to refresh. That's more than enough time for a
mana to triple Ravage. He actually doesn't have enough mana.
Real issues. Someone give that man cheese.
Wait, how does it work? 375, refresh the shard for free, right?
Yeah, so you need to have like 3 times 325.
And you need, okay, so what needs to happen is you jump in, you Ravage, you mana boots, you refresh, you mana boots, you Ravage, you mana boots again after refresh. You need to mana boot 3 times for sure.
Well, that'll take care of
1 Ravage.
Well, yeah, and still be short. Like,
yeah. It's not perfect, but he needs more mana, man. He's going for Agonist, actually.
He actually goes for okay, Ravage number 1. And they can rip on the second. That's a lot of damage. NPC's dead. Both of them have buyback available, but
it's not how you want to die.
A double kill for CTY. Ace's ultimate. And with 131 points of stolen damage, that Eye of the Storm is he just moves forward.
Yeah. So he used the first refresher now.
Okay. So Ravage back up,
but he barely ran.
It's a gun. But Ace is losing the Eye of the Storm. So pick up over on CTY. Fada still waiting for the Pokemon. The double buybacks have come out from NewBee. So the expense
and this is running away
is very
again.
High. Hey, why not? You've done severe economical damage.
No, I mean, it's good that they run away, but they just can't hold them back. Because usually what you want to do is you want to initiate first and then buy back. But he just bought back and just run away.
Yep, so also almost got Aghanims up top.
Yeah.
Why is he building Aghanims? I suppose the kickback on the death block is going to be really useful.
Yeah, you can kick DP back really far.
And with that, then Exorcism is pulled out of the fight. Like we talked about the Face Creation, which comes in from a Tidehunter when he burns his own Ravage. But, well, okay, Exorcism rank 8. You're going to bring him back in pretty quickly. Now the level 25 talent is up. Is this when we do the 25 gap? Like we've got
21.
No, what do you got? So we've got the 1400 Timber Chain. Rubik's a little bit further away from 25. Tuskar's probably the nearest close. 125% cooldown reduction. What's Tuskar's 25? Walrus Punts and Ice Shards.
I think Ice Shards for him. What does Tide choose? The cooldown reduction, right? 25%.
Yeah, you got cooldown reduction.
That is so massive with the refresher as well. And then SF, of course, took the 3 damage control. And Razor took the passive.
With an Aghanim Scepter as well. I don't know if that's really the play though. He doesn't have mana. He's getting an Aghanim Scepter on the Tidehunter.
Yeah, I mean the AoE gush is quite nice for team fights.
Yeah.
That's just 10 armor reduction. Yeah, he chose the on level 20 he chose the -4 gush armor. So instead of the Quake Shell damage block.
That is a lot of damage.
-15 plus the aura, -21.
Okay, well Tarkin is at a -1 armor. Gets hit by that. The death drop will be at 9. Not depending on what aura he's around.
Timbersaw will be at 12 only. He doesn't have any charges up right now.
Near the Aegis Immortal being reclaimed, so no extra life for the SF, but he puts the MKP back to the fight. I still find it absolutely hilarious that they never finish the Silver Edge.
Yeah.
Like, he must be building it, and maybe Team Secret just like, no, like, build this instead.
If he even understands them, they're probably like...
Park up to the tree line. Chance of wall and return, just in case anyone from NewBee was going to hang around, but...
You know when you press control and alternate, then you can suggest items or like ask for suggestions.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what he did.
we get that pop up when someone does that.
Oh, we get that too?
Yeah, we see that when that happens.
Oh, that would have been so funny if he actually did that.
Well, during the draft, we saw the translator in the room.
Yeah, she was talking a lot.
Mystery.
Where was that? And it happened just before the SF was picked up.
Yeah,
when we noticed it.
He was probably like, give me that and I'll own them.
Scythe of Ice now up for the Timbersaw.
Yeah, but no buyback anymore.
New disable available.
Middle tower is under
Yeah, look at the speed because they're switching the Lotus Orb, but that Scythe of Ice is snapped again. Another 5 seconds to go. Number 1, they're protecting. Holy catch, okay! The damage went to the BKB SF bomb. Faith and Parker just evaporate. Wants to pull that big gap. To pump the damage in and hopefully if they can do it Surf, not much invested. How?
Well, we gotta give NewBee some credit, right? Because they held on so long without any physical DPS whatsoever.
Yeah.
But
they really did.
But we said at some point it's gonna fall off, and they just can't contest the Secret lineup anymore. They have too much late game, and
this is so huge for Secret as well now.
They're gonna qualify.
They will get through, and if they take this win, like they don't finish yet, but if they take this win, any throw is possible. We still have to if they take this, they eliminate LGD, I believe, from the group.
LGD,
then out, and Team Secret will advance through, and there will be no tiebreakers with this result. And if they can still wrap it up, Fire Strike forward.
They're probably going to get all
Lady 6.
They're probably going to get all 3 sides because DP's still there for 50.
Yes, that's such a long death time.
Especially bought back like straight, so like 115 seconds.
Oh, they're going to fortify the profile is what Ruby was able to steal. Taka.
Refresher on Razor now at the moment.
Yeah. He'll have double ulti in 20 seconds. So they can melt through the tower. And 1 second, so they can still draw Ruby. Can't be protected with a load of cross. Could take away statically. Stolen 184 points of damage, I think that was. And 922 crit onto Apollo and Rubik. 2 heroes dead, 1 small. And NewBee, even with Death Dropper coming back to life again, it just doesn't look like they're going to have the numbers available to defend this. The tier 4 towers are exposed. The megas are up for Team Secret.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And they're feeding in to the tier 4 towers. Death Prophet's alive. They lost his off to NewBee. Hey, jumps in. It's the stacking cancel. With 8 damage stolen out that one. SECC turns on the extras as well as the BKC. Needs to have another attack. Now Carter. Rapid #1. Rapid #2 follows up the BKB for a couple of NewBee, but they realize it's over. It's GG. They've lost too many. And Team Secret take 2 games. Fantastic round. What they need to do.
It was a pretty action-packed game, but in the end, you know, the draft was like tailored around ending the game like mid-game or late mid-game. But once they actually reach late game, they have absolutely no chance against all these heroes that Secret has. The team fight is like just overwhelming, and I gotta give NewBee credit for holding on as long as they did. But you know, in the end, they just got overwhelmed.
Yeah. You could definitely see what they're thinking about with the Timber Saw, but it ended up not working. NewBee get 2-0'd out. They are still, however, thanks to the results in the group stage, into the playoff times. But there's more to come, well, not today at least, because there's no tiebreakers. But you know what you want to stay for. It's the sexy men of the panel. And red.